People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. So people, we've seen all the videos circulating on social media with all of the fully done people. We are talking about this in the government, this in the P0L, this in the Ministry of Health, this in the, we are talking about the Big C protocol. We are speaking about the Disaster Management Act. So people, it is all fun and games until somebody got hurt. And people, this is exactly what happened, because we are speaking about on Saturday, we are speaking about in a place called Jarrett Street. We are talking about in a Montego Bay. A 19-year-old youth, and his name is Carmichael Dawkins. He lost his life. Now I know that we've seen all of the videos with persons where speaking about the P0L pull up on some people after the curfew hours and them tell them to run, and the P0L is driving beside them and they are doing push-up and all sort of antics. However, in this case, this was the same thing that happened. However, in this case, when them chased down this man, we are talking about the P0L with them button and them cruiser. This man basically passed out. He got a heart attack, and also it seemed like him get a panic attack, and people him lost him life. We are talking about in a Montego Bay. Now, based on the information, it is said that this man is a hard-working man. He was working, he was coming from work with a next friend, and it was said that he was trying to get a cab to reach home. We are talking about before the 8 o'clock cut-off time. However, he had no such luck. So therefore, he went by his friend's house and then he tried to leave. And while he was leaving, he was approached by a set of P0L, and them asked him a couple of questions and them let him go. However, there was also a second set, and this is where the problem, this is where the drama, this is where the controversy started, because them started to chase him down and him started to run, and that is how he basically get passed away. And based on his mother, she said that he is a youth that is in good standing. She said that he is physically fit, and she does not know of him having any sort of physical ailment or any type of lung or breathing problem. So she is surprised that he actually got passed away. So people, is there more to the story? Did the P0L do more to this youth than actually run him down and chase him down and cause him to have a panic attack? People, I don't know. I am just saying it is a possible scenario. Now, what is even worse about this situation, and this is based on the eyewitness and the next friend and also the mother of this youth that got passed away, it is said that after he collapsed, after these were the same P0L that was chasing him with batons, after they were laughing and he collapsed, they did not even have the conscience or frame of mind or even the common sense to take the youth go to the place of recovery. He had to be taken by a cabman. Now people, we have to understand that the P0L them have some emergency vehicle, so therefore them have siren. So therefore, if there's a case of emergency, them can easily flick on the siren and make people know to get out of the way. So therefore, they can reach earlier, them can reach quicker, and basically can help to save this youth life. However, it did not dawn on them is a cabman have to take them. And it is also said that this youth is a bright youth with a very bright future, or had a very bright future, because he graduated, we are speaking about, from Cornwall College. We are talking about with a whole lot of subjects. And he was also working in a call center in a Montego Bay. So people, the point that I am trying to make is that we're not speaking about a trouble or a mischief maker. We're not speaking about no G-U-N-M-A-N. We're not speaking about a person that is out there creating all sort of chaos and catastrophe in the neighborhood. We are talking about a constructive, educated youth. And that is based on the reports that are out there. And this is based on the family and other eyewitnesses. So the moral of the story is this. We are speaking about a situation that could have been easily avoided if these P0L were serious, if these P0L were professional and doing their job that they were sent out there to do. But no, them think it is all fun and game. And like I said before, it is all fun and games until somebody gets hurt or until somebody actually loses their life. And people, in this case, we see that that is the case. Point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now the next thing that is popping in the news is that people, we see that Jamaica is now currently under lockdown. We are speaking about from 8 p.m. until 6 in the morning. However, it seems like a set of person. We are talking about some mangoes. We are talking about some 2-foot puss. We are talking about some 2-foot hyena. It seems as if they are seizing on the moment. They are taking advantage that most persons are locked up, are locked in them house after hours. So therefore, they decided that it is a good idea for basically go out there and thief the people them think for breaking a people's shop with crowbar. So people, here we have a crowbait that is breaking in somebody's shop with some crowbar. However, he did not realize that these persons had eyes on the street and they were watching him and they were going to catch him and string him up like a scarecrow. And people, that is exactly what they did. Them hog tie him and them basically put some lick on him. And people, after them put some lick on him, he was basically laid out. We are talking about flat out like alley carpet. So people, like me say, this is YouTube and I cannot play certain things. However, if you want the video, you know the WhatsApp number. It is 1-877-894-2711. However, be patient. So people, take a listen, take a look to this video. Like I said, this is the edited version and then I'll give my piece.
So today I sat them on in at this hour. This is what we find. And then say curfew are from 8 o'clock or 8 p.m. till 6. So we out a long bay at the full owner curfew. We tired of all of this. All of we bar, we shop them being broken. So this is what we get. See it there? Crowbar this. This is brother. Alright, this is a lick of them. So this is a man having won a party in a curfew. So everybody else I say Mr. Wellness, this is Mr. Wellness, that Mr. Wellness we are right here so.
So people, your sister, the people, them fed up, them cup run it over. They are tired of the ish. They are tired of persons taking advantage. Them tired of the 2-foot post and them tired of the mangoes them. So therefore they are taking actions. And people like them say, extreme times call for extreme measures. So therefore they are giving him the Tarzan type of justice. Them are gonna act time up and also make sure so them send him to the afterlife. And people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. This is my disclaimer. I do not agree with the jungle type of thing whenever it is not called for. However, sometimes people kind of fed up. However, sometimes some of these thieves, them get carried away. So people, if you keep getting carried away and like them say, every day the bucket go out the well, one day the bottom I go drop out. However, if the same thief keeps doing the same thing over and over and he keeps getting carried away, he should be carried away to the afterlife. We are speaking about based on the rules and law, based on the type of Tarzan type of things. You know what I am speaking about. Code name, them take him out without the justice system. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. One word, don't put any space between the words. And also subscribe to this channel. We're speaking about true Jamaica buzz. And when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon and also press all in the option. So the next thing that is popping in the news that we see that a 44-year-old landlord, we are speaking about a person whose name is David Campbell, and we are speaking about a place called Little Pot. We are speaking about in Montego Bay. He was juke up and passed away by his 30-year-old. We are speaking about tenant. Now, based on the information, it is said that this landlord went for his rent to his tenant, and when he approached the tenant gave him some money, and when him count the money, it come up short like a MIDGET. It was not full, it was not the complete amount. So therefore they got into some sort of dispute, and the tenant claimed that he used the rest or the balance to pay for your shoes that the landlord dog basically bite up or tear up or rip up. Now people, when we listen to stories like this, it seems like an excuse that Pitney used in a school when them said the dog eat them homework. So therefore they did not do any homework, and when the teacher asked them blame it upon the dog or them blame it upon the black person, whichever case you want to look at it. Now people, the truth and the fact that there is a saying that goes something like this: don't start no ish, won't be no ish. And if you lay down with dogs, you are going to catch flea. So my point is this: whenever wherever you have your place, don't rent no riffraff. Don't rent any sort of person that are not able to pay them rent, because they are always going to give you all sort of excuses. And people, I am not saying that the dog did not tear up this man's shoes. However, it seems just too much of a coincidence. It seems too convenient that now that the man come for him rent, he is going to give the man some sort of excuse. And people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. I don't have any evidence or any other information to say that the dog never tear up the shoes, and there was not a prior conversation or any sort of communication between the landlord and the tenant. Me just say obviously there is a breach, or obviously there is a disconnect in communication. I am just saying, obviously, based upon the fact that there was some sort of dispute, I can only come to the logical conclusion that the landlord was not aware that the shoes was torn up by his dog. Me just say. Now, what is even more sad about this situation is that based on the report, it is said that the landlord was the aggressor or the instigator. And people, the truth and the fact that sometimes people basically call you out or draw you out. And like me say, obviously, it seems as if there was some sort of history with this tenant. It seems like this tenant don't like to pay, and this tenant is always going to come up with some sort of a Nancy story or Brother Tukuman story or some ghost or dopey story. So therefore, I can only come to a logical conclusion that the landlord basically got PISSED and him rushed the man. And people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. I am not justifying his action. Me just say sometimes people lure you into things. However, you as a man, you have to be responsible, because at the end of the day, everybody is responsible for their action. So anyways, it is said that the landlord rushed the man, and it seems like he was overpowered, and the man basically disarmed him and juke him up with the kitchen utensils. So people, we are speaking about something that started bad and it also ended in the worst case scenario, point blank and period. The report also stated that a resident we are speaking about that lives nearby validated or verified the tenant's claim that the dog actually tore up his shoes. So people, is this a crony or is this just somebody that is just telling lie for the tenant? People, I don't know. However, at the end of the day, the landlord lost him rent, and he also, even worse, he lost his life. And at the end of the day, more than likely this freeloader we are speaking about, the tenant, is going to live somewhere for free, and he is also going to beat this case for self-defense. So people, we are speaking about a tragic situation, point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.